Effects of Ida still very real a week after the storm made landfall along the coast. In addition to damaging homes and businesses, area colleges and universities are now having to pivot. The start of the fall semester is delayed at schools like Tulane and Loyola, while the University of New Orleans and Nichols University have canceled classes indefinitely. Other institutions have moved to remote learning, as is the case for Dillard University. And Dr. Walter Kimbrough is the president of Dillard. He joins us now. Thank you for making the time for us. What does the campus look like right now? What is the timeline for the restoration of power and cleanup that still needs to take place?
Well, first, thank you for having me here. We evacuated campus, and the city did not have a mandatory evacuation. Really wasn't enough time to do that. So we started to evacuate. A lot of people went home on their own. We had about 60 students that actually stayed during the hurricane, and then we evacuated them to Mobile. Fortunately, we did not have a lot of damage. There is some roof damage. We had a window blown out in our chapel. And so we'll do more evaluation coming in this week, but we didn't have a lot. And one of the great things that happened after Katrina is that they implemented a new levee protection system. So most of the places inside of the city of New Orleans in that levee protection system didn't have the kind of flooding that we normally expect. This was a wind event, and then we had major power outages. So there's still power out in most of the city right now. Part of our campus has power, but not the entire campus.
And students evacuated to places like Texas and Alabama. How many students are we talking about? And how difficult was that process to carry out, to figure out the logistics of where to put them?
Right. Well, so we had about 1,200 students enrolled. And so most of them, we got, I think about 600 or 700 lived on campus. So 90% of our residential students were able to get out on their own. We started telling them Thursday to say, we're not really sure what this storm is going to do. So if you have a chance to leave, go on and do that. And then by Friday, we knew that it was going to be a major hurricane. So we shut down at 2 o'clock Friday because that would give people 2 full days to evacuate. So some went home, some went with friends. And then we just had about 60 that really had no place to go. And so they stayed on campus a couple of days. And then after the storm, we took them to Mobile.
And we know that learning has been slowed, especially when it comes to younger students, elementary school kids, for example, but it also impacts college kids, right? The COVID pandemic has impacted learning. And now on top of it, you have the hurricane and the evacuations. Are you concerned about the long-term effects or the slowing of learning for these students?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, one of the good things too, particularly when you're an institution that's in the Gulf Coast region, you really have to get good in terms of some of your virtual learning. And so we were able to make that shift to online when the pandemic started in March of 2020 fairly easily. We already had a really good platform to use. A lot of institutions had to start from scratch. So we know we're able to, even in this short amount of time, and we're going to do virtual classes for 2 weeks. We aren't doing classes this week because a lot of times we just think about the students, but you have faculty and staff, because those are the people who live there all the time. Some of them have lost everything. One of our staff members, she lost everything in 2012, Hurricane Isaac, and she lost everything again. So we've got to give those folks the time to get established, your faculty and your staff. That's very important. So we just have 2 weeks off just to say, everybody take care of yourselves. We'll start virtual learning on the 13th, and then we'll make up those additional days later.
Yeah, there's just so much loss, so much to deal with. I can't even imagine. Our hearts go out to you. If viewers are watching this, how can they help?
So they can always go to our website, www.dillard.edu, and we have opportunities for people to support the institution, particularly students, because we serve a lot of low-income students. 75% are Pell Grant eligible. So one of the challenges is people got home safely, but now they're going to need assistance coming back to school. So we're actually helping to raise funds to help bring people back to school. We have students already who are saying, I'm ready to get back to campus right now, because they know that's a place where they have housing security and food security. So we play larger roles, not just the education, but overall wellness for those students and those families.
All right. Well, we are all thinking of you, and I'm sure the students are eager to get back, as well as the staff and all of you. So Dr. Kimbrough, thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.